Liam Lawson has established himself as one of the most exciting young drivers in motorsport. His performances in junior categories, combined with impressive Formula One outings when filling in for injured drivers, have earned him recognition across the paddock. Lawson carries the weight of representing New Zealand on the global stage, following in the footsteps of legends like Denny Hume and Bruce McLaren. Yet despite the attention, Lawson has shown a strikingly measured approach to his career. Instead of rushing into high-profile conversations about a Red Bull seat, he has chosen to focus on steady progress and personal growth. This mindset reflects not only maturity, but also strategic foresight. He knows that Formula One is as much about timing as it is about speed. By not openly chasing a return to Red Bull, Lawson is demonstrating that he values long-term stability over short-term glory. His career path is carefully calculated, ensuring that when opportunities arise, he will be ready on his own terms. The Red Bull driver program is famously one of the most cutthroat in motorsport. It has produced stars like Sebastian Vettel and Max Verstappen, but also sidelined many talented drivers who couldn't meet the relentless expectations. Liam Lawson knows this system intimately. He has witnessed firsthand how quickly Red Bull promotes, demotes, or replaces drivers based on immediate results. For many young racers, that instability creates pressure that can break careers before they truly begin. Lawson's decision not to obsess over a Red Bull seat suggests he understands this reality. Instead of fixating on the volatile politics of Helmut Marko's program, Lawson is focusing on becoming a driver capable of thriving in any environment. By distancing himself from the sink or swim mentality, he keeps his mental game strong. In doing so, he avoids being trapped by the very system that has both elevated and destroyed careers. This level-headed approach allows him to keep control over his narrative. When Lawson filled in for Daniel Ricciardo at AlphaTauri, the world got its first real glimpse of his abilities in Formula One. His calm performances under intense pressure impressed not just fans but also team principals. Lawson handled the transition into F1 machinery with minimal preparation, and still managed to look composed against far more experienced drivers. That experience taught him the realities of racing at the highest level. It also highlighted how unpredictable Formula One careers can be. Injuries, contracts, and timing often decide who gets the seat rather than pure talent. For Lawson, the key lesson was patience. By excelling in those substitute appearances, he proved he belongs. But instead of demanding a full-time spot immediately, he has stepped back and allowed his work to speak for itself. His confidence is evident in how he treats those moments as stepping stones rather than a desperate audition for Red Bull's approval. Lawson's ambitions extend beyond one team or one paddock. He has raced in multiple disciplines, including Formula 2, Super Formula in Japan, and DTM in Germany. This variety has built him into a versatile driver capable of adapting quickly to different styles of racing. That adaptability is rare in modern Formula One prospects and sets him apart from many single-seater specialists. Lawson understands that motorsport is global and opportunities exist outside Red Bull's tight control. His performances abroad not only sharpen his racecraft, but also expand his reputation internationally. It positions him as a well-rounded driver whose value goes beyond one team's immediate needs. By continuing to build credibility across different racing platforms, Lawson secures his relevance in the sport regardless of Red Bull's internal decisions. His career is not defined by waiting for one door to open. Instead, he is building a portfolio strong enough to command respect everywhere he races. Formula One is as much psychological as it is mechanical. Drivers often face the crushing weight of media scrutiny, team politics, and split-second decisions that define careers. For Liam Lawson, choosing not to focus on a Red Bull return protects his mindset. The constant speculation about who will replace whom at Red Bull can consume drivers, leaving them distracted and anxious. Lawson has instead directed his energy toward development, resilience, and balance. By maintaining emotional stability, he ensures that when he steps into a car, he delivers consistently without being clouded by outside noise. His patience signals maturity beyond his years. Rather than chasing approval, he is building confidence that does not depend on fleeting opportunities. The mental strength to resist pressure is a quality that many young drivers lack. In Lawson's case, it could prove to be the foundation of a long-lasting career at the pinnacle of motorsport. Part of Lawson's approach comes from recognizing the current reality at Red Bull Racing. Max Verstappen is locked into a long-term contract, firmly established as the team's centerpiece. Sergio Perez, despite speculation about his future, continues to deliver results strong enough to justify his presence. At AlphaTauri, the situation remains competitive with multiple drivers fighting for recognition. In such an environment, Lawson knows that forcing his name into the mix could create unnecessary friction. Red Bull's structure right now is not in desperate need of change, making it unlikely that a sudden opportunity will appear. Lawson's patience reflects an understanding of this context. Rather than risking disappointment, he acknowledges the stability of Red Bull's lineup and directs his attention toward honing his skills elsewhere. By accepting the present landscape, he avoids wasted energy and positions himself for the future, when opportunities may be more realistic. In Formula One, timing can decide whether a driver becomes a champion or a forgotten talent. Many drivers have been thrust into seats before they were ready, only to falter under pressure. Liam Lawson is acutely aware of this. By not rushing to secure a Red Bull seat, he ensures that when his chance comes, he will be fully prepared. His maturity lies in recognizing that entering too soon could do more harm than good. Instead, he is letting his career breathe, gaining experience and wisdom before stepping back into F1 full-time. History has shown that drivers who wait for the right moment often enjoy longer, more successful careers. Lawson is using this principle to guide his path. His refusal to be consumed by immediate expectations makes him stronger for the future. The patience to wait until conditions align is one of the most valuable tools a young driver can have. Outside of Red Bull, Liam Lawson is gaining recognition from across the motorsport world. Teams and analysts have praised his adaptability, work ethic, and calm presence under pressure. By not tying his fate exclusively to Red Bull, he allows other teams to see him as a potential asset. This widens his safety net. In an era where talent pipelines are becoming more competitive, Lawson's reputation as a driver who doesn't rely on one organization strengthens his career prospects. Fans, too, have taken notice of his approach. His measured attitude earns respect, portraying him as a grounded professional rather than a desperate prospect. This growing external support means that even if Red Bull never opens its doors, Lawson will still have pathways into Formula One or other elite series. By keeping his options broad, he enhances his value across the industry rather than narrowing his future to one uncertain destination. Lawson only needs to look at past Red Bull juniors to understand the risks of obsessing over a seat. Drivers like Daniil Kvyat, Jean-Éric Vergne, and Pierre Gasly experienced both the highs and lows of the program. Some were promoted too quickly and later demoted, while others were left searching for opportunities outside Formula One altogether. Lawson's refusal to let the same pattern define his career shows that he has studied these examples carefully. By prioritizing personal growth over organizational approval, he avoids repeating those mistakes. He knows that Red Bull's ruthlessness can create as many setbacks as successes. This awareness allows him to protect his long-term career path, even if it means not immediately returning to Formula One. By learning from the past, Lawson crafts a future that looks less volatile and more sustainable. His discipline in applying those lessons reflects wisdom beyond his age and experience. Liam Lawson's decision not to focus on a Red Bull return is not avoidance but strategy. It reflects a broader philosophy about how careers in Formula One should be managed. By concentrating on steady growth, external opportunities, and personal resilience, he is shaping himself into a driver prepared for any environment. Red Bull may or may not call again, but Lawson will not be defined by their choice. His commitment to patience, learning, and adaptability ensures that when the right chance comes, he will seize it with confidence. The motorsport world is watching his journey closely, recognizing that his approach may ultimately prove more effective than chasing uncertain promises. The story of Liam Lawson is still being written, and each chapter reveals a driver who understands the value of timing, perspective, and independence. His focus is not on return but on readiness, and that may be the true secret to lasting success.